Greetings, this is Il Kali, and I was coming on here because I told you I was going to come on here and share my recipe of African black facial soap and how I make it stretch longer. Alright, and I've tried, before I became uh, consciously aware of what I put on my body, in my body, I tried all sorts of things, and I would always have to stick with the sensitive skin products. And I had combination skin on my face, which means normal to sometimes oily, sometimes dry. I think that's what combination skin means. So that's a combination of things, you know what I mean? But what I found was when I did research, I found that black African soap really was great for my skin. I had no acne, and plus I was watching what I eat. Now, mind you, I'm living a different type of lifestyle. But I notice if I eat things that are not great for my body, it comes out either in my face or in between, like my thighs around, like, yeah, I get like boils or something if I eat like any meat, anything that got flesh products in it, anything with egg and dairy. I mean, it's not talking against anything anybody eats because to each his own, but I myself cannot digest those things. So, and if I do, I pay for them very dearly, okay? Um, so I choose not to put those things in my body, all right? But I found that this African black soap was very good. This is Alafia. I showed this in a video yesterday. This is unscented African black soap, okay? And it's unscented because I'm going to add all my own essential oils in it and all that stuff. But it's going to be like 2 or 3 part series because I will show you um, what I'm doing today. Tomorrow I'll come on here with another video showing you how I mix it up because I like it goopy. And the third day I'll show you when I'm putting my essential oils in there and a couple of carrier oils that I add in there. And yeah, if I have to add some of my Alafia liquid soap, then I will. But for the most part, I really don't have to. But I'm going to show you. So you'll need 2 bars or either 1 bar. I'm kind of eyeballing this, so you don't have to follow my recipe. You can use 1 bar and cut it up and use water, to your discretion. Make sure you have a jar, either 1 or 2 of these bars of African black soap. It doesn't have to be this particular type. It doesn't have to be a Lafia. It can be any African black soap that looks like this. I tried the Shea Moisture and the Nubian Heritage African black soap. It didn't turn out the same, and that's what I was using for a while, and it just, the process of it was a headache. It just didn't turn out the same. So you need 2 bars of the African black soap. Okay, you can get scented, unscented, whatever you want. I got unscented. You'll need a jar, and you'll also need a container. Now, if you don't have a jar and a container, you can use it like you know how you go to the Dollar Tree and buy those big old plastic containers, and just put some plastic wrap over them. Or if you have a container, something like this, use what you have and just put a plastic wrap over it. Use your discretion, you know what I mean? Use your better discernment and judgment. So, I'm going to be using this. Oh, right? Um, Also, I have a plate here, a plate that I don't use in my kitchen. None of the stuff I use in my kitchen. And a knife that I'm going to be cutting the soap with. Okay, and I'm going to be coming on here with a couple of recipes before I'm going to show my Moroccan clay powder. I'm going to show how I'm going to put it on my face and everything. I'm going to come on here with another recipe that I'm sharing that I got the idea to, when I was at Walmart. Was it Walmart? Or was it Target? I think it was Target, but don't quote me. Nadinolia has a cocoa butter cream, and it has all those other ingredients that I just don't approve of. So, um, I chose not to use it, and I chose to make my own. So this is the idea that I came up with, and I have another idea for a shea butter mixture for hair that I've done before, but I want something different, for my hair. So this is day 2 of my hair. I really didn't do much. I kept it pinned down. And we went to this comedy show out here at Stanford Sons, but it got canceled. We knew the guy that was performing, and we just got tickets for another show and whatever. But anyway, so me and my husband, we went out and ate, ate dinner, and we just hung out this evening. We haven't done it in a while, so that was really great for us. But anyway, let me get on with this, okay? I'm just blabbing on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the laptop around the camera. Okay, guys, bear with me. All right, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to open the soap, which I'm doing a horrible job of this, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm trying not to mess this up. Alright, so once you get it open, it don't smell bad. It just smells like African black soap. What it smells like to me. And here's what it looks like. I hope y'all can see that. Excuse my camera if it's like too light. See that? Okay. That's what the soap looks like. It's brown. Let me kind of do something a little bit different. Does it make a difference? I think it does. Okay. So there's the soap. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the soap up. And you can use a bigger knife, or if you got like a soap cutter, then so be it. But I love DIY projects because it gives you a chance to do your own thing, opposed to, always buying products that you know are not good for your skin. Let me go ahead and get my jar ready. Alright, so I'm just cutting them in squares like this. Okay. I'm just cutting them in squares like this. Okay. I don't like to waste anything, period. And I did clean my work surface off before I start using it. So I'm just going to proceed to put them bars as I cut them, those pieces, in here. And I'm getting even the little bitty scraps. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, I'm going to try to speed this part up. I'm like such a virgin to editing videos. I do a little bit, but I don't do that much. Okay, so I'm just basically cutting it in chunks. As you can see, putting it in my jar. Okay. And I'm getting all the small pieces as well. And I'm going to open the next bar. Oh, I thought I was... Okay. And again, this is unscented African black soap from Alafia's. And this is video 1. I'm going to show tomorrow how I cut it up. I mean, mush it up to my liking. How I get it to my liking. So I use it for my face. You can use this for your body. You can use this for a shampoo. You can use this, for a body wash. You know what I mean? You can use this for any type of cleansing for your body. I don't know about household products, but I just know you can do this for your body, alright? And I apologize if this video is too long for some, but I'm not doing very much editing. I'm just uploading a video. I'm sharing a recipe. And I hope this is informative and helpful for someone, but this is my way, okay? So I'm just going to take the crumbs and smooth them on in here. And I do not put this plate in my kitchen at all. This plate goes in my back closet after I have cleaned it off. Okay? So you see that soap in there, right? I am not going to use this and put this in there because I feel like that would be contamination. And I am really picky about that type of stuff. So since this is going on my face, whatever I'm picking up off the table is going in the trash. Alright. So you see that I have these chunks in here. And what I'm going to do is pour water in here. So let me show you. I have also, I should have showed you guys, I have distilled water. Oh my goodness. All over the place. I have distilled water that I use for my hair. And I drink sometimes. You can buy these in your regular grocery store in the aisle where the water is. Just costs like $1.98, something to that degree. Walmart everywhere has them. The Dollar Trees are the only place that I don't see distilled water, like Family Dollar, Dollar General, places like that. But everybody else has distilled water. So I'm going to start off with the ones that I have right now. And I'm just going to pour it in there. I'm just going to pour it in there. Let me kind of bring that down so you can see. And these are going to go in the recycle bin. And I'm just pouring in there. I'm just basically covering it with water is all I'm doing. You know. I can put a little bit more water in there. But I don't want to put too much water in there. So it's already like 11:39. So I'm going to come on here after the afternoon and show you tomorrow how this turns out. So this is all I did with it so far. And you might think that's too much water, but it may be a little bit too much, but it's not too much, you know, because it just depends on the consistency that you want. And that's why I buy that backup Alafia, like the body wash form, but it's unscented, and it's African black soap just like this, except it's the liquid form. And I just add it. If this is not enough, if this is too much water, then I just add that Alafia to it. And it's just $11.99, you know. This one is the one I use for my face. So that's why I buy two different forms. Because the other one, the liquid form I use for my body that I buy. Or either I use it for this substances and I kind of, you know, use it as a face wash if I don't feel like making this. And then I do feel like making this. So I make it like this. Because for a while they didn't have the African black soap in my health food store that was locally. I would always have to go over to Kansas, and I stay in Missouri, and I don't always feel like driving way over to Kansas. So they had this. So what I'm going to do is, all you want to do is you want to cover it up. And most people would say let it sit for 4 days. But tomorrow I'm going to come on here because it should be, the block should be loose enough so I can smush them with my hand or either a blender and make it pretty thick like I like it to my liking, you know, and, you know, go from there. But this is pretty much how I do it. You know what I mean? I just keep it, you see how it looks. There's the chunks. You see them? They're not ready now. But if you can see the water, if you can see that, the water is already turning colors. Okay? I just showed you the water bottles. The water is already turning colors, so you know it's going to work. It's already soaping up. It looks like feces, y'all. It really does. But that was disgusting. I shouldn't have said that, but it does look terrible. But anyway, apologize for doing this video so late. You know, things got beside me. I didn't know we were gonna. I wanted to go, but I didn't know we were gonna leave. I wasn't sure to the last minute. But this is my recipe for my African black soap for my face, facial care. my facial cleanser soap. And I will come on here tomorrow and let you know how this turns out. So, I will see you guys in a minute with my next video. So, until then, later. And I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any comments, leave them down below. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you like this. Thumbs up. And, thank you. And see you in my next one. Later. See you in a minute, rather.